Of an Apple Today special. It is the best value ever. It's our best buy of the day. It's the latest generation 10.2-inch iPad. It's generation 9, and we are so excited to present it to you in our biggest and best bundle ever. All the B's, the biggest, best bundle ever, and an opportunity for you to get a new iPad for work, for school, for play, for entertaining, for creating. Nobody does it like Apple. And all month long, we're going to be celebrating all of Apple's products, from their MacBooks to their AirPods to, of course, their iPads. The tablet that changed it all. Now, what we've put together here is an assortment of all the colors. When you look at a color, you're going to see lots of extras like stands and styluses and wireless Bluetooth earbuds and a neoprene sleeve and a custom-made case and a keyboard. We're going to send all of that to you. So right out of the box, again, brand new, officially sealed in an Apple box, you're going to have all the things so you can make the most of your iPad experience. So here's how you order. When you place your order today, step number 1 is going to be simply choose your storage size, 64 gigs or the 256 gig. 256 is the most popular. Number 2 is choose the iPad color, space gray or silver. And number 3, choose your case color. And we've got all of them from silver, white, blue, red, gold, or very limited in the Celestial Python. What a name, Celestial Python, right out here. The one thing I do want to tell you, and I wrote it down on my card, silver 256, that's this one in the 256. We're selling this out right now. We have 295 left in the silver 256 gigs. So silver with all of these colors. Some are already gone. White will be your best bet for sure. So silver with white is your best bet. There's some available in the red. There's some available in the gold as well, but not many. So last call on the silver. Let's get down to business. Taking his rightful place, center stage, is Mr. Bill Duggan. Bill, I see you chilling on the sofa.
Oh, actually, no, I'm working. What are you talking about? I'm over here. I'm connected. I'm paying attention. And this is what we love about the iPad. We take it with us wherever we go. It's Saturday night. It's been a long day. I want to lie down and relax while I'm talking to my best friend. Did you notice what just happened? I did not have to reposition the camera as I was getting comfortable on the couch or as I'm over here working on my tablet. The camera follows you. It has center stage technology. So this is one of the main reasons why I upgraded to this 9th generation, because when we were broadcasting from home, Adam, it was just me. So as I wanted to move around and demo, or maybe you have those little kids who can't sit still, as they move around, the camera does follow them around. And this technology, it's not new to Apple, but it's new to the Generation series. It's been in the Pro series for a while, but it's now in the most affordable iPad out there. So you can have that caliber. Because what they did with this 9th generation is they took this rear camera, which was 12 megapixels, they put it in the front. So now your front-facing camera is a better quality, it's a better processor on the inside, so you're really gonna appreciate how you use your iPad, because that's really where iPads sets themselves apart from all other computing experiences. You can be comfortable here on the couch, I'm checking my emails, I'm doing my shopping, I am so comfortable, and this becomes your go-to because it does more and it's more efficient than even most computers that are out there these days. So you're gonna appreciate the investment the moment you get it home.
It's so funny seeing you do that, Bill, because obviously we spent 2 years FaceTiming, Skyping, Zoom calling, all from home, and Apple was that lead technology. It was the Apple brand that really helped to support all of that. This is your chance to get an Apple iPad that is the right size, that is the right speed, that is the right style for what we need. 10.2 inches is that bigger screen. We love that because it's more real estate. So when you're watching maybe your favorite movies on Netflix or looking at pictures from years gone by, there's one of Bill. Bill, you never take a bad picture, ever. No, honestly, you always put me to shame.
Give everyone the same face.
You know, but what was going on here, Bill? Look at this.
I have no idea. When was that?
You were going for the kind of just out of bed look.
Do you know what night that was? What? That was the night we introduced Sarah Anderson to everyone on the Friday night show.
Are you serious?
Yeah, with you and Amy. It was Sarah's first time on air.
I do not remember that.
I remember. I was very excited. Yeah.
Do you have a good memory?
I do not, actually. But you know what? My mom thinks I'm very organized. My mom thinks I do have a good memory. I truly blame jumping into the Apple world. Keeps my contacts organized.
That's what keeps you organized, right?
For real. My mom's like, well, ask Billy. He can find it. He knows where all that stuff is. I ask Siri, where's the document? Where's the Christmas list recipe? Actually, right over here. You might have to share that photo with me. I don't know if I have it, but I go down here to my people. My people, all nicely organized. And who does that organization? I don't have time for this. Most of us don't have time for that. Here's my file on Sarah Anderson, and all those photos nice in one place. I'm trying to see if I have that photo, Adam. That might be on an HSN tablet, which is great. You might have to share it with me. But here's all my Adam photos. I mean, we're going way back. So we're going back to most recent, but let's see, what's our first photo over here? Okay, this is Adam and Chelsea holding me as a baby. No, this is what? This is your son, what, 2012?
Oh, how you've grown, Bill.
How I've grown, exactly. So 2012, 13, we have 10 years of photos on here. And that's truly the biggest decision you have to make right now, is how much memory do you want on your iPad? Do you want 64 gigabytes or 256? That's gonna be 10 years of photos. And as we've been out here, my favorite part about sharing Apple with people are people's happiness with the product. Because, you know, some products are like, oh, I was not happy or whatever. People love their Apple experience. People talk about how they've had them for years because of the quality and the caliber. And that's just it. If you're gonna have it for years, not just one summer vacation or school year, you wanna get as much memory as you can. If you're very comfortable working in the cloud and, you know, accessing all of that, 64 gigabytes might work for you. But a lot of us, I want it all right there, right? Yeah. To be honest, my computer, my MacBook Air computer, 128 gigabytes. This iPad, it's half the weight, has double the memory.
We get asked that a lot, and I do think it's the reason why the 256 gigabyte has been the most popular today. When you're spending, you know, a premium price tag on a premium product, you want it to grow with you, you want it to stand the test of time, and the 256 will most definitely do it. Folks, I can't begin to express to you the distinction in terms of sales today between the 256 and the 64. We have a size of capacity for everybody. Not everybody needs the 256 gigs. However, it is by far the best seller, and I mean to the moon and back. So the 256 is about to sell out in the silver. We're taking final orders now. 256 with silver. I have it in gold, I have it in white, and I believe I have some in the red. White, gold, and red. When I say some, I mean 10. So there's 10 left. So if you want the 256 gig with the silver iPad in red, gold, or white, I would place your orders certainly sooner rather than later. You know, we'll talk about the A13 Bionic chip. We'll talk about the Retina display. We'll talk about the Touch ID and not having to remember passwords all the time. But we'll certainly talk about a product that gets you through so much. It's smart, it's intuitive. It becomes your go-to. Bill, this is, you know, for want of a better term, it's your best friend.
Well, really, because it doesn't judge you, it helps you. I mean, don't we all love that with our friends when they can come in and help us out? But that's just it. What you're getting with this 9th generation, you're stepping up. The 8th generation came and went, but with number 9, you're getting something they designed for our needs of today. So they've made that chip faster. It's 20% faster, not than the original, the 10-year-old one, but the prior model. Then they flipped the camera quality. So what did they do? They took that rear camera and put it in the front.
Yes.
Because that's where we're facing the screen. That's why I upgraded. I know it sounds vain, but no, I used it for work. I used it to see my family.
I get that.
And that's why you appreciate the upgrades, because you know you're gonna use your iPad. I'm sure you've been there as a parent or even as a gift giver. You get someone something, you splurge on them, you indulge them, and it sits there.
Yes.
It doesn't agree with their lifestyle.
Yes.
They can't figure out how to make it work. The iPad, truly, they're excited to get it.
Yeah.
They know you did not spare any expense when you put an Apple in their hands, and that's where they start to have fun. Sure, they get online and they shop. They use it for school, they use it for work. But the tablets of yesteryear that were just for social media, just to maybe play a game and all that, those are long gone. Now we want to get on here, we want to jump onto YouTube. Look at how fast and efficient this is. And this is where we dare you, challenge it. Because you know what's another crazy thing? You can get this 9th generation iPad at the Apple store, but you get a 14-day return policy.
That's very true, Bill.
We're going to give you twice as much. You're hearing all this happen? We're including a set of earbuds for the very first time. Nice wireless.
Stylish.
Very stylish, right?
Nice.
You can actually keep them in the case to get charged up, pop them out, and all of a sudden, that audio that, you know, we all strain to hear or don't want to hear on a coffee break, it is going to be nice and private right there in your ear, customizable tips. So these are individually boxed as well, by the way, so if you want to give these as a gift or maybe it's a gift for yourself, but you appreciate the audio experience, the video experience, but it really comes down to how easy it is. So over here, we're watching our video, right? But then as you and Anna Griffin are like, wait, start shopping with us, get social with us, do I have to stop the video? Do I have to go and get my phone to make a purchase? No. And this is why you love it. It is so easy to just swipe up from the bottom, bring your worldwide browser right over here on the side. You can keep watching your video right over there. Hear that great audio. I put the earbuds back in so it paused the video. But I'm watching a video, I'm shopping. I could be watching an educational video and taking notes at the same time. I could be watching TV and doing my homework.
Two things at once.
Two things at once, multitasking. Actually, it's funny. Kids today are smart. I don't know if in my household, we were not allowed to have a TV.
Right.
We could have a computer to do word processing,
How
right?
interesting.
But you know what? The computers just did typing.
Right.
Nowadays, your iPad, it does the typing. It does the schoolwork. It's your telephone, it's your stereo, it's your TV. That's why this is the go-to when it's time to travel. You're staying in someone's guest room, I'm fine, I have the iPad. You know, you're going on vacation, you take your iPad. Or if you're just going from the kitchen to the bedroom to outside, it's gonna be spring before you know it. You wanna be able to work and get that work done wherever you go, look good doing it. And so it's an easy experience, but look what we've done at HSN. This is the case, sets up like an iPad, like a tablet or a computer. And why can we say that now? Because of what's been put on the inside. That new A13 chip, they are saying is now gonna give us the computing capability in a tablet.
Right.
So what before was fun and in our lap is now giving us computing capability in this footprint in a 1-pound device. We couldn't say that before, but now you're really gonna appreciate using this as your word processor, your gaming system, a whole bunch of entertainment.
And please know, I mean, we're sending you the wireless Bluetooth earbuds, the case, the neoprene sleeve, the stand, the stylus, the cleaning cloth, 3 years or 2 years to 3 years to the MacU, which is valued at nearly $100. So the total purchase price is $882 for the 64 gig or $1,032 on the 256 gig. So we're proud of this opportunity today. We're proud of the value. I want to make sure you know how to shop. One of the ways is FlexPay. It's something that HSN invented. So we're going to take our lowest price of the year and spread it out over 5 months, so 5 easy payments. So for example, if you do the 256 gig, it's 5 payments of $132, and we'll send it right out to you. We have these in stock. I know there's still a lot of shortages out there, retail constraints. We have these available for you right now. Just like if you bought it from the Apple Store, comes the exact same way. It's brand new, sealed in the box, but we'll send you some more boxes because we send you just these extra goodies that we're really proud of that we know you'll enjoy using as well. I mean, for example, the case that you get, most people when they buy an iPad at, you know, this amount of money end up buying a case. We're just including the custom-made case for you, and it's a smart case at that. The other way is VIP financing. If you have an HSN credit card or a QVC credit card or a Zulily credit card, we're all part of the same family. We obviously love our sister channel QVC. Definitely check out Zulily.com as well, a great destination. But if you have any of those credit cards, you can do VIP financing. On the 64 gig, it's over 12 months, which is $40 and change. And on the 256 gig, it's 18 months, which is $36 and change. So Bill has had a wonderful day today, spending time with you, with us, going through so many great demonstrations. Bill has one more presentation after we wrap this up. The one that is about to sell out is the silver in 256. So I just want to make sure you know that, because no matter what you buy on HSN, I want you to have your first choice. At any price, second choice is not quite as good as first choice. So if I just quickly run over for just one moment, here are the two colors of iPad. Obviously, here is your space gray. It's the darker of the two in terms of the exterior. The silver is the lighter. Some would describe it maybe as the more signature color from Apple. I mean, they're both amazing. But the silver is virtually gone in the 256. I have silver available with the red accessories. And when I say I have it available, I mean I have 5 left. So silver with red, there are 5. I have silver available with gold, which looks like this. The last 2 dozen in gold. So silver is available with gold, but I do have 180 available silver with white. Now that's a prestige combination. That's a luxurious combination. It's a perfect combination. So silver with white will not be seen this evening. This is your last airing to get the silver 256 gig with the white. And obviously a great selection, a great choice. If that's the one you want, order sooner rather than later. As Bill shows you these demonstrations, it's easy. And that's the plan, to get motivated and inspired. But you do have 30 days. When you take it out of the box, if you don't love this, return it for a refund of the purchase price. But Bill, when you feel the power of the A13 Bionic chip, when you melt away with the extraordinary Retina display, and when you get excited about all the things that you're now able to accomplish and able to achieve. I mean, it's the beginning of the new year, Bill. This gives us the right tools to get stuff done.
And that's just it. People get excited about getting work done because the cool part about it is you're going to get it done faster because it is more efficient and easier. And then guess what? You get to go on to the stuff we want to do, the stuff we like to do. And the cool part about when you get Apple home, you're going to get it home because you think, I'm going to use it this way. But then your needs change. You're just like the camera situation. When we got sent home to broadcast from home, they're like, April 1st, you're broadcasting from home. I'm like,
surprise.
Yeah, for real. I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to pull that off. I had an iPad. So the crazy part about it is I'm like, okay, I think I can get a tripod. I can make this work. We're giving you everything set up for success. But I knew when they came out with the new one, I was going to use all the new bells and whistles, the better processor, so better connection, better front-facing camera. And one thing people have to realize, even though you're shopping for Apple at HSN, guess what? You're getting everything that you would get at Apple. You'd get that Apple box, you get that whole experience. You can still walk into the Apple store and ask them a question with your flex-paid Apple iPad because they stand by it. But if you buy it at Apple, 14 days, we give you more time, 30 days to really make sure this agrees with you. If you're an Apple user, you get it. You realize you want to upgrade. That was me. And actually, Adam, you know what I did? So my iPad still worked.
Yeah.
I upgraded. Did I need to? No. That second one, I gave it to my niece.
Right.
Floored, flat. She was so excited. I was Uncle of the Year because she's like, wait, I have my own? I'm like, yeah, enjoy it. And she's loving it, using it for school, FaceTiming with her friends and all that. That's just it. When you give anyone an Apple, they know you didn't spare an expense.
Yeah,
whether it's AirPods, whether it's the watch, whether it's the iPad, and that's where it is fun. But you do want to make sure it works for them. So what I encourage a lot of people to do with that extra return time is log into your email, because that's our gateway, you know, to the office and family and friends, and they all send us stuff. But this is what happens, and all of a sudden, oh, this is going to be an issue. Someone sent me an Excel document.
Right.
This is Apple.
Right.
But also, I want you to do this. They sent you a document, any document, PDF, an attachment. Try to open it on your phone or your computer. Is it this fast and easy? Boom. I wasn't even ready for it. I'll do it again. It's that fast and easy to open up that spreadsheet. I don't know if you can even see this at home, so fine. What do?
Pinch and zoom.
We pinch and zoom. And Adam, have you been there where you pinch and zoom and it gets grainy?
Yes.
And washed out?
Blurry.
Like, oh, it doesn't work. Look at this. I mean, look at how small it was and now how crystal clear this is. That is the Retina display. So that's the number of pixels on this screen. What's the Retina mean? It means it has 1 million more pixels than a high-definition television. So a spreadsheet's gonna look good. Text messages, emails, they're gonna look good. You know where you're really gonna enjoy it? When you're watching your movies, yes, on Netflix when you're binge watching, when you're catching up on Yellowstone on Paramount Plus, download that app, or better yet, you're getting Apple TV for 3 months. So when Ted Lasso comes back on, you can watch season 1, 2, and 3 right here comfortably. Because, you know, maybe it's not everyone's cup of tea in the family, but you will enjoy TV watching. You will enjoy the work you have to do on here because it is a faster, not just faster, but it's easier. I ran to Linda Day earlier. She was like, my mom, to her last day, 96 years old, she was on her chair playing her games on the iPad. She could see the screen. She could enjoy it. It was easier for her to turn it on and turn it off. And that's what I did for my mom one year. I gave her a tablet. No name, generic, see if she liked it.
Sure.
It was a Mother's Day gift.
Right.
Well, it was a nice gift at the time.
Not a very good son.
Except she didn't use it.
Why?
She didn't know how to turn it on.
Right.
So she was, right out of the gate, she was tech phobic, as they call it.
Right.
So she didn't want to touch it, she didn't want to pick it up. So it was kind of a waste of money. So, which is why I didn't spend a lot of money on it to begin with. But then I upgraded my iPad and I had an extra. I gave it to her. Before I got back and off the plane, she was sending me Pinterest articles and going to town, and that's where it was fun. And now when she goes to my house, my sister's house, wherever, what does she bring? She just brings the iPad. She retired and her desktop went kaput and she's like, I need a new desktop. But then she was like, do I? Because she could have the same power and performance all right here. The one thing she was worried about was like all my photos. It's like, I want to have all the photos. I want the grandbabies, they're 14 years old. I want them when they're little. I'm like, well, Mom, you're going to want to have that extra memory. And trust me, when I tell my mom her stuff's in the cloud, she's like, no bueno. No.
She doesn't want it in the cloud.
No, she wants to have it all right here so she can go back to, you know, what year was this? What 4th of July was that? That was, okay, we're going 2000, okay, that was more recent, but we'll go all the way back. And that's where you have fun with the memory being built in and maximizing it now. And that's where you'll appreciate 256.
So, I mean, a couple things that I do want you to know, because this is how I kind of shop as well. Can you assure me that this is the best deal that we're going to have, or that we've got? And the answer is yes. There is no more today's special scheduled till the end of summer. We're doing this for Apple month. So for Apple month, which is the month of February, we have some great Apple deals. But this is the best day to buy an Apple iPad. It's the best moment to buy your Apple iPad. And it is the latest generation in terms of the Gen 9 and the 10.2 inch. So in the 10.2 inch size, this is the latest version. So there's a lot of exciting things. Bill's taking a selfie. Cheese. Okay. He does that. We'll be looking at that in 20 years' time. So the exciting thing is that you are guaranteed to get a wonderful value, a wonderful package. But obviously this is the tail end of the day and most orders have already been placed. They are letting me know, I'm so sorry, I better run back over for a moment. Let me just run over there. I'll take this back with me as well. So if you want the red, did it just sell out, Brandon, in the red, the silver? Okay. So the two choices of iPad, you know by now, the space gray or the silver. In the silver, 256 gigabyte, which is the most popular, I've sold out of the Python, which is down here. So silver with the Python is gone. Silver with the red is now sold out. Silver with the navy is now sold out. Sorry, the blue. And silver with the silver has now sold out. If you want the silver, we're taking the final dozen orders of silver with gold. I have this. I can accommodate orders of silver with gold. And they're letting me know in the next 10 minutes that will be gone. The best bet for silver is silver with white, of which I have 130 left. So I do have silver with the white accessories available, but you'd have to order before the end of the hour. I mean, I'll be, to be conservative, we'll say before the end of the hour, but this will be the last opportunity to get it. Silver with white, you are the last one that can order that. Now, in the 64 gigabyte, we have much more plentiful supply. It's just that we've seen a surge of people wanting that larger capacity because they know that they're probably gonna have this iPad with them for many, many years to come. So again, choose 64 or 256. Then choose your iPad color, which is silver or space gray, and then choose the case color. We've sold out of the majority, but we do have some left of the silver with the white as well. So we know it's the latest 10.2 inch version. We know this is the only Today Special planned until the end of summer. We know it's the lowest price we've ever done. We're breaking barriers in terms of the value. We have it in stock, and we have our 30-day return policy. It's an iPad that comes fully loaded with all the things that most people want to buy. So the custom-made case, the Bluetooth keyboard, 3 years to the Mac U, the stand, the stylus, the wireless earbuds for the first time down here. I mean, Bill, this has been thoughtfully curated.
And that's just it. When you go to the Apple store, they know you've got their most affordable iPad out there. So what do? They're like, well, before you leave, do you want a case? Oh, well, sure, I want to protect it. Do I want a keyboard? Oh, that'd be nice and convenient. Earbuds, I mean, it starts to add up, and we're including it. I love the fact that the earbuds themselves come individually boxed. The essential kit with the stand and the stylus, individually boxed as well. Here's the stand real quick. This stand is great. Folds nice and flat, whether it's book bag, purse, whatever. You want to pop it up because you're taking a call. Because remember, your phone could go on here, your tablet, whatever you want. It fits there. It's just so discreet, but really important. Selfies. You want to record your TikTok video and there's no one to hold it up. You place it right on here, and that's what's great about it, or a cool individual gift. So what my favorite part of today has been is always sharing Apple with you, but literally every host has a different story of why they love it, why they're enjoying it. Suzanne Runyon, she upgraded to this one because, and she was excited to hand it off to her son. Alice Carone liked the fact that she could do her banking on here, taking photos instead of having to go to the bank. Debbie Dedman, she was like, we're finally getting mom up to speed. She hasn't had a smartphone, she hasn't had, a computer, but what could she easily navigate? An iPad. And that ease of use is so important, whether it's a student or whether it's a professional. Speaking of students, this is one thing that's great. One about the bundle, but check this out. 10.2 inch screen, digital keyboard. I love the fact that it has a built-in microphone, so I don't have to do any typing. If I was fortunate enough to have this as a student, I might have not have put off all those papers to the last minute and the typing issues, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It just keeps going. However, notice that my digital keyboard is taking up half the screen. Our keyboard is included. I turned it on. I have more workspace. Yeah. That is more real estate to see more of the spreadsheets and the banking statements. It is tax season after all. And what's also nice about this, the keyboard sits in here. Some cases, It is hardwired, it is in here, it cannot be removed. Ours sits in here magnetically. So I want to take it out because I'm just watching TV in bed.
Yeah.
Fine, leave it at home. Or place it on your lap if you'd like. So that's even customizable, which they don't always have to include. You do have your Siri voice assistant built in, and she's trying to listen to me over here, which, by the way, you see the home button?
Mm-hmm.
This is
Here's
the last.
what I found.
Oh, thank you. This is the last generation with that home button.
I love the home button.
People do, but I have to laugh because I don't know if you remember when they first came out with Apple, everyone's like, wait a second. How are you going to compute with one button? Don't you need all those extra buttons and the F button and all? One button? No, that's a toy. And actually, we were joking about this earlier. It's one thing to think about, okay, is this really gonna last? I remember Betamax, I remember Laserdisc, gone one day and here one day, gone the next. This is here to stay. They've definitely revolutionized how we connect. I mean, you go to restaurants now, you can sign on the iPad. All the HSN hosts, they're getting social with you on an iPad. So the technology is here. If you've been wanting to try it, the extra return time really just makes it a phenomenal time to get yourself exposed to what it can do. So I showed you over here the email, which is great because, someone sent me an Excel document. Oh, here's another fun one. Well, not fun, tax time, right?
Uh-oh.
Someone sends you a document. You need to send it to the printer, fill it out, scan it, send it back. Even once you scanned it, where did you scan it to, right? So I just tapped over here. By the way, we have some pencils, Apple Pencils available as well.
Not many left now, Bill, on
no,
those.
These are always, they come and go real quick, these great accessories, because not only are you getting the pencil, but you're getting more. So the pencil just gives you a little more dexterity, and I can show you that in a second. But just check this out. I'm gonna quickly sign this, blah, blah, blah. Sign it, what's the date? It's the 4th.
So
boom,
artistic,
boom.
yeah.
Isn't it just great?
Very
The
good.
23rd, blah, blah, blah. I don't have to, I can print it, I can send it to the printer, I can drop it in an email right over here. I can get all of that work done right there, and boom, that task is done. And what's cool about that task being done, I'm on to the next fun issue, which is, going back to my game on the HSN Arcade or whatever. Or actually, speaking of the scanner real quick, I go to my scanner about 4 times a year.
Yeah.
A lot right now during tax season because I gotta make scans and send them back to people. Did you know you could use this as your scanner? You go up to Notes, you go up to the photo icon up here, and it'll give you scan document right up there. The camera quality in the back can actually scan this document right over here. Boom. Just hold it in place. There it goes, squares it up. You know how easy and fast this is gonna be for all the receipts that we have and everything? And what's crazy about this, it is so much easier. I'm doing this cantilevered, but the crazy part about it is when you do scan receipts and documents, it's just gonna be done for you instantly, and that, thank you very much. There you go, boom, it was done. And that is where, again, I go to my scanner a few times a year and I look at it like, who are you? And how do I operate this? But I know how to do it on here, upside down and backwards, because it's in my lap. It's almost your best friend, as you were saying, and she's there for me.
Again, it does all these things, and it does it all so well. We have 3 minutes left before we take a quick time out. I'd love for you to get yours. I did just get an update on the Space Gray, which is the darker of the 2 colors. The Space Gray with the blue, which is the navy blue, is now nearly sold out. So Space Gray with navy, virtually gone. Obviously, we've sold many thousands today, and this is, again, the tail end of what is available. But this is an opportunity for you to get yours as we head towards that 4,000 mark. You can see the blue there. I'll run over for a second. I might as well.
Go for it. Get those steps.
I need to get them in, Bill. All right, this one, this color choice here, Space Gray with the blue in the 256 gig is nearly gone. And that's a nice combination. Again, you're gonna get the wireless Bluetooth earbuds in the blue, you're gonna get the stand, you're gonna get the case, you're gonna get the neoprene sleeve. So Space Gray with blue, last call, if that's what you want. We know, because we went over it, that the silver is sold out in silver, in blue, in red, in Python. It is available in gold. There are now fewer than 10 available of silver 256 in the gold. Your best bet with silver is going to be silver with white, of which there's about 100 or so remaining. So silver with the white accessories is available, but we're taking final orders. We've sold out of virtually every color. Silver with white is there. So it's the best deal we've had. It's the best deal we're doing. The next Today Special is not scheduled until the end of summertime. This is the newest version of the 10.2-inch iPad, the newest version of the 10.2-inch iPad. It's the 9th generation. It comes with all the goodies, all the accessories, and it comes with the HSN twist, which is FlexPay, which means that we make sure that you get to spread the cost over time. So whether you choose the 64 gig or the 256, you can spread the cost over 5 months. Or if you have an HSN credit card, you can do VIP financing, and that brings the price down to as little as what? Looking at it, $40 or $36 if you're doing the 256 gigabyte. So now is the time for school, for work, for play, to have your own, to snuggle into bed while your partner's sleeping and you could be watching something on Netflix, to do all the things that you want to do from the Apple App Store, to be on social media, to book the next big vacation, everything. The world is your oyster with the Apple. Grab yours while you can. We'll take a few moments out and we'll be right back to wow you and dazzle you as part of the launch of Apple Month here on HSN. We'll see you right after this. Are you filming me again, Bill Duggan? What?
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
In honor of Black History Month,
HSN is celebrating Black-owned and founded businesses.
With a full day of curated fashion, skin tone-focused beauty,
and tradition-focused kitchenware.
It all starts Thursday at midnight here at HSN.
Hey ladies, it's Marlo and Debbie D. Join us for the HSN Valentine's Day special Monday, February 13th, 8 p.m. only on HSN.
The HSN deal is a great value that we bring to you every day. Thanks to our long and valued partnerships with the brands you love most, we are able to offer amazing products at great values. Shop the HSN deal with confidence from us to you. HSN is bringing you one of our biggest Tucson Gem events ever, with special guests joining us live from Tucson every weekday at 2 p.m. Eastern. Discover jewelry treasures from around the globe without leaving your living room, including gemstone jewelry from Colleen Lopez, Mind Finds from Jay King, rarities by Carol Brody, and more, leading up to an exciting all-day event live from Tucson, Tuesday, February 7th. The Tucson Gem Series, now through Tuesday, only on HSN.
Far we've come today. It gives you a sense of pride and accomplishment when you know your history.
We're excited to have you a part of so many things going on this month. One of the things, of course, we are really excited to share with you is that this is also Apple Month. So we're giving you the best deals during Apple Month. This is the latest generation, 10.2-inch, the 9th generation of the Apple iPad, and we're doing a Today Special, which is obviously an insane value because we add in the case, the keyboard, the wireless Bluetooth earbuds, the stylus, the stand, the cleaning cloth. I mean, there's so many goodies. And even 3 years to the Mac U, which is valued at $90. So there's a lot of good stuff that you're getting here on HSN. The total retail values between the 64 gig and the 256 gig, it breaks down to $882 or $1,032. People are saying, yes, I want one. I've waited too long. I asked Santa to bring me one, but he forgot. So now you can get your own, certainly. Try it. If you don't love it, you can return it for a refund of the purchase price. One of the things that Apple has been able to do is bring us closer together. And that might be with family across the country or around the world. It might be with work or schooling. One of the things that we love are, of course, the Zoom calls or the Skype calls or the FaceTime calls. And with Apple technology, Bill, that takes it to a whole new level.
Totally, and I swear I'm working, I'm paying attention. Sorry, you totally caught me lying down on the job. And that's just it. We want to evolve. We need to evolve because we want to be connected with our devices, to the office, to family and friends. Do we have to take the laptop? Do we have to sit in the office or in the cubicle? Not when you can take an iPad with you. So you're getting a better processor with this 9th generation tablet. You're getting a better camera. The rear camera used to be the better camera. Apple flipped it for this generation, putting it in the front. Then they went a step further, giving us center stage. So how many of us had to do all those Zoom calls right in the little box, stay in frame, and, you know, leave everything off to the sides? But as a person, I want to get comfortable. I want to relax. Please notice the camera is following me around. I don't have to pick it up and reposition it as I move, or maybe I'm cleaning or you know, setting up for the party that's tonight. But as I move around, the camera will follow me, keeping me center stage. That's truly one of the reasons why I upgraded to the 9th generation, because, you know, I can't sit in one place for too long. I want to be able to move around and get comfortable and grab my coffee. So this will do that for us. We're including a stand. You're getting that latest generation in terms of what is in the 10.2-inch size, and also Apple's most affordable. But then it doesn't just stop there. I'm over here checking my email, I'm shopping, I'm planning my next vacation, I'm taking those memories, making them into something fun for social media, and that's where the game changer is, right here in this one device from Apple. If you're an Apple user, Adam, you get it. You want the upgrade. If you're new to Apple, HSN makes it affordable, gives you a longer time to make sure it agrees with your lifestyle, and that's where you're setting yourself up for success the moment you get it home.
I mean, Bill, I'm looking at you and I'm saying, sorry. Director, he's saying, look at the iPad. I'm thinking, which iPad? This one, that one, that one, this one, I don't know. I'm like, my eyes are going everywhere like a crazy person. I'm sorry.
Oh, this way. There you go.
Oh my God.
Hi, Mr. Brady.
It's been a long day. I'm sorry, Charlie. Charlie, God bless him, he's trying to direct me. And I'm failing him miserably. So we're excited to share this with you. Obviously, what we've seen today is people gravitating towards that larger memory size, the larger capacity, because with Apple iPads, you can't expand the memory. So, you know, if you take a lot of photos, capture a lot of videos, have a lot of music, like to download a lot of games, the bigger the memory, the better. It's gonna last you longer. Obviously, with the 64 gig, you are more likely to kind of hit the brick wall of you're out of space, you need to delete something, which is why so many people have said, well, I'm just going to go all in. I'm going to get the 256 gigs and be done with it. That larger size is now nearly fully spoken for. I don't know how else to say it. We will be selling out the 256. That'll leave us with the 64 gig, which is still great, but the 256, final chance and final calls. The silver with the white is now also nearly fully reserved, and that really is the last opportunity we have. Every other color is virtually now sold out. If you want the space gray, I have that available in fact, let me ask our producer, Brandon, in space gray 256, what colors do I have? I'm gonna head over here. Let's get a live update. Okay. Okay, so in space gray, here's where we stand. There's good news and the bad news. The bad news is space gray with the Python is gone. So space gray and Python is gone. I have space gray available in gold, in red, in blue, and in silver, but tiny numbers. Tiny, tiny numbers. Now, in the 64 gigabyte, I have 200 or 300 or 150 or 400, plenty, lots to go around. So I'm not worried about that in any way, shape, or form. But if you want space gray in the 256, again, it's a few here, a few there, a couple there. It is nearly sold out as well. So that's the story of the night. It's the 256. We kind of figured that would happen because the 256 tends to have you know, more people saying yes to it. When you're spending this amount of money, it will just last you longer. But that does not mean to say that the 64 gig is not good. If you don't take a lot of photos or videos, the 64 gig is going to be great for you. Honestly, it is. With that being said, let's dive a little bit further. We have 20 minutes left. Bill, you can buy Apple iPads from lots of great retailers. Is there any difference if you buy it from us? Is there anything that we don't get if you buy it from HSN?
Well, first off the bat, if I bought this at Apple, I'd have a 14-day return policy. So now actually I can spend an extra, we double that, which is just phenomenal in terms of make sure this agrees with you. I swear we've all been there. We indulge or we get something in our hands because we hear it's really cool technology and you're like, I don't get it. I mean, or it doesn't work because I have a different operating system or my smart devices don't work with it. So we want to make sure you have more time to kick the tires. But then another thing what you don't get is we give you a full, almost a year, 3 years to the Mac U. And what's the Mac U? It's online video support and tutorials, all hours of the day. And not just for 6 months, not a year, but 3 years of that. We all get questions. Debbie Denman, I love her. She was talking about her husband works in IT. He knows technology.
Right.
She gets embarrassed to ask him a question because she's like, he's like, he judges me. He's like, Debbie, really? Really? You go to the EMAQ, it'll help you out, no problem. Plus, this is the largest voucher we've ever done. There's 6 additional apps and services on here, from accounting to getting in shape to playing chess to something that I'm always going to screw up the name. Hilarious.
Hilarious?
Hilarious?
Hilarious.
Yeah. It's interactive games with kids and 2 years to learn a language. So this is really a phenomenal extra that we've included. Like the language one, I'm not gonna try to even go there, but my niece, she's taking freshman year Spanish. I give her 2 years of tutorials on that. Keep it fresh. And the value is that it's gonna all get used and appreciated, because that's Apple right out of the gate. People appreciate what Apple does. But what really is kind of fun is our needs evolve and change. Where, you know, throughout the day, everyone's been talking about how they use it differently. Suzanne last night, when we launched it, she's like, you know what I use mine for? And I, of course, like crafting.
I was going to say crafting.
She's like, no. She still crafts. She's using it to tune her ukulele.
I would never have guessed that in a million years.
Neither would I. And I didn't even think the iPad could do that. So of course that led me down the rabbit hole. If I went over here and I was looking for a tuning app. So did I download it last night? I'm not sure if I did. But guess what? You go to the Apple App Store. And this is actually an important experience. We've all gone to app stores, you know, there's an app for that, right? But what happens is as we download different things and our needs change, because now I'm looking for a tuning app, so let's see, T-U-N, blah, 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 I-N-G. As we download different apps and we try different ones because we want to make sure it works for us, you know, this one's free, this one has less ads, we get more junk in the background. More stuff that slows it down. So year 2, all of a sudden I'm like, okay, this is a dinosaur. I want to upgrade. With Apple, you don't run into that as much because it is a more secure system. So all of a sudden, I'm going to download this tuning app for my guitar, for my piano if I want. That was her need. We all have different needs and different. We had a caller who called in today. She was so cute. She's like, she uses it for her reading because she loves to read books. She likes to carry around one iPad.
Yeah.
Not multiple books, not multiple magazines. And that's just it. You think about the summertime when, you know, you load up with all the magazines to keep yourself occupied at the airport, or you have one iPad. That same caller, though, also talked about, she uses it for her Bible study because she can read it. She can see it. She can pinch and zoom on the text, so it's not as you know, as hard for her on the eyes. And that's where everyone appreciates it in a different way, but appreciates it. And truly, as Suzanne's talking about tuning and the woman's calling in about the Bible, I'm over here on it. And that's where it's fast and efficient and we're connected. I think we've been there where, you know, you're watching HSN and all of a sudden they're like, get social with us. And by the time you open up and you get social with us, the show's over. And that's where it's like, oh, that was so frustrating. So boom, I jump over here, we're watching HSN Live, boom, you see how fast and fluid this is, and they say get social with us. I can actually, at the exact same time, go back to my main screen. I can do a split screen experience if I'd like. So I can come over here, open up Facebook or keep shopping. Or one thing I didn't even realize till today, I go back to my home button, I'm still watching TV. I'm still working on my book report while I'm watching television.
You're doing it all.
I could be gaming. You can do it all. And the biggest difference is the processor. It's not slowing down. It's not, have you ever done that? You're over here and you press a link and it's like, oh my gosh, how long is this gonna take?
Wait.
And it's like, I should never have done it. And next thing you know, you're like restart, reboot, and you're back to square one. That happens. That's tech. But when you have all of this different stuff up and running in the background, you would expect it to happen at some point to you. With Apple, it is a more efficient experience, and that efficiency pays for itself, but really where you get excited about it, I get excited about it for you, it's gonna be used because it does keep up with you. It's gonna be faster than your phone and your computer, and this is how big it weighs. I mean, imagine this for the student walking around campus or the traveler who wants to watch movies in the hotel room and yes, use it for work and emails. It's all you need. It's great.
Bill, I'm sorry, I'm going backwards and forwards like a yo-yo right now. So what we're seeing is just, and it's always interesting doing this job, one of the fascinating things is seeing what we respond to. What are you liking? What are we loving? So, you've heard me say 1,000 times, and it continues to be accurate. Silver has sold out in this color, this color, this color, nearly sold out in this color and sold out in that color in the 256 gig. Silver with gold I have 4 left. So we know that's virtually all sold out. We know if you want the silver, I do have it in the best-selling white. You know that by now, and thank goodness, because that's a glorious color. It's actually a pearl white. It looks really special. It's not a flat white. It has a little bit more va-va-voom to it. So silver with white, we're taking final orders on, but you knew that already. The one that's interesting is the space gray, also in the 256. You heard me say, there's all colors available except the Python, but very limited. However, since we showed it, the space gray with the blue is on fire. Now I see why, because the space gray with the blue, this is a combination made for one another. It looks fantastic, right? So that looks amazing. It's one that you would pick. I'm gonna push that to the side, maybe give you an even better shot of it. But the space gray with the blue, I have 42 left. So we will sell out space gray with blue in the next 15 minutes. So this is your last opportunity to get space gray with blue. For me, it doesn't matter that it's a Today Special. It could be the lowest price in the world ever, but if you can't get your first choice, you're not gonna be happy, and I want you to be happy. You might love it, but you just don't want the red accessories. That's fine. But space gray with blue, I can do it, but you'd have to order now. And when we say blue, it even comes with the blue wireless Bluetooth earbuds. So space gray, blue, final orders are being taken as we speak. If you want the silver with the white, we are about, 4 dozen at the very, very most. So silver with white, about 4 dozen at the most. We're nearly at 4,000 sold for the day, which is huge. And as Bill continues to show us step by step, it's intuitive, it's fast, it has the newer technology, it is the latest generation 10.2-inch iPad. It's that Retina display that just shows such wondrous colors, even through our cameras and through your TV screen. It's the A13 Bionic chip that's super speedy, the fingerprint touch ID reader, which means no more remembering as many passwords. I mean, Bill, it's loaded. It's completely loaded with the features that we want and quite frankly we need.
And that's why they came out with this 9th generation. It was what we needed for today, and that's where you're gonna appreciate it today, but for years to come. Yeah. And that's where a lot of people have truly upgraded from their prior generation. They wanted a better processor, I wanted the better cameras, but then I know I'm gonna have it for years.
Yes.
Because I think we talked about it in our last presentation with Marlo. It was like, you can save money and buy a little less expensive.
Sure.
But then you find yourself buying them more often.
Yeah, it's true.
And that's what happened with my aunt. She was like, I think I want to try these tablets. Because she had a phone and a computer. She's like, do I need a tablet? So she saved some money. She got a no-name tablet, and she's like, oh, I kind of like this. She's playing games in bed while she's watching TV, and the battery went out.
Yep.
So she went out and bought another one. Then that one, the screen cracked or something like that. She was like 3 or 4 tablets deep, and then finally she's like, Bill, do you think I should get an iPad? I'm like, Kathy, if you're using it as much as you say you are, and you enjoy it, then definitely.
The amount of money she'd spent though already on the other ones probably added up to the iPad. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's just it. So now when she comes to visit us, she brings her iPad, it's her books, it's her movie, it's her games, it's all that stuff. I just love the fact that I'm up here. By the way, I have not charged this at all today. I came in with it last night, fully charged, and I've been playing with it for hours on end, and it's lasting me throughout the day. I'm watching a show, I'm getting my work done, jumping onto social media, doing all the things that we like to do. And the cool part about it is, yes, when it's time to pack it up and put it away, it fits in your bag. You get the carrying case to keep all those extras in place. So I'm trying to think what else I've shown you. So I'm watching TV, I'm watching my Netflix, which is fun and great. Don't forget, everyone's getting 3 months to Apple TV as well with your new iPad, this 9th generation. So tons of efficiency there. One thing that happened in my house is I got a lot more smart devices during the pandemic.
Yep.
Because I was home and, what else can I do? So I like the fact that I leave this up often in my kitchen because I'll get notifications for text messages, even phone calls come in. I can see my emails when they're coming in, but then I can also just speak to it because Siri's built in, so I can be like, hey Siri, play some music. So she'll go to my music library.
Shuffling music from your Apple Music library.
Perfect. She'll play music just like, a little country, what's she got going on down there? Turn up that volume. Or I can actually appreciate it. Okay, we can actually pause that a little bit. We turn down that country music.
But Bill, for somebody that's not great with technology, the ability just to be able to say, you know, hey, Siri, and to ask it what you want it to do is brilliant.
Thank you for whispering.
I mean, that, I didn't want to get caught in that. You know, that's joyous to somebody that is not great with technology, and there's many of us out there that aren't. You just speak, and it does.
And that's what Apple removed. I mean, there's a lot of cool technology, but they took the phobic out of it, and it really was empowering for my mom, for Linda Lyday's mom. I mean, even for me, because, you know, I got my tablet to do fun things when I travel or go to the gym.
Yes.
Then I realized, oh my gosh, I can actually scan documents. Are you kidding me? How much more convenient is that going to be? There's my scan that I did earlier. Can drop it into an email or text message. Get all my receipts organized. Do my spreadsheets. One quick call out. Microsoft Word, Excel, I can download them and work in those environments on here as well, or the Apple equivalent. You pick what you're familiar with, or better yet, I like to work in the Apple world. The Office still works in PC. It's gonna go across all those categories. And then I was gonna show you, you know, I'm sitting over here, it's getting late, I wanna turn on the light. Hey Siri, turn on the light. Boom.
See.
So I got a smart plug, I plugged it into the lamp behind me, it could be the Christmas lights or whatever. This really just works with, you know, the Alexas, the Siris I have. It's just a nice, sympathetic way to, you know, make things work in your life. In the morning, this is on the nightstand. I get my newspaper right here. It's funny, I don't live out in California anymore, but I do get the news bulletins on my iPad, so I get to read the stories about, you know, what restaurants are still open, the floods and all that. And it's just the convenience of being connected. I mean, it can be nice to get up on a Sunday morning and go out in your robe and get the paper off the stoop, right? Or isn't it much more convenient to just come over here and find your news and get your alerts and get your update? Actually, speaking of the Smart Hub, you know what I even do now? I turn on the coffee maker from bed.
Are you serious?
Excuse me, I do.
You're the modern man, Bill. That's what you are.
I'm just lazy. I prep it the night before. I do all this stuff. I wake up in the morning and I'm like, hey Siri, start the coffee maker.
Oh my! Or you could do the same.
Totally.
We could live our best life with Siri helping us.
Failed to respond.
Oh, well, because I'm not at home, but that's why.
In 8 minutes' time, we're going to be joined by Jay King live from Tucson and the world's most famous gemological and mineral show. I'm excited to share some wonderful discoveries with you. For our time with Bill, our voice of Apple here on the network, our time is now running out. We have around 8 minutes left before we're saying goodbye. With nearly 4,000 spoken for, the space gray with blue, I have 18 left. 15 is telling me our producer Brandon, so that will be completely gone. Space gray with the blue is nearly completely reserved, so I encourage you, grab it, grab it, grab it. I mean, we knew it would be popular, but it's just, I mean, flown. It's flown today. This hour has flown with Bill. If you want silver in the 256, we have also just sold out of the gold. So in the silver, we've sold out of every color apart from white. And of the white, we have about 3 dozen left. So if you want the 256 gigabyte in silver, every color is sold out except our best selling white. And it's a pearlescent white, it's a beautiful white. So again, if that's the one you want, order in the next few minutes to guarantee your place. Space gray in the larger 256 size is getting limited across the board, but the blue is about to sell out as well. You have to try it. I mean, there's, you know, we could talk to a blue in the face, but I know you already know this. Nobody builds a product quite like Apple. When you buy an Apple iPad from HSN, it's the same as going to the store to buy it. We'll send it to you without these blue stickers on, I promise you.
Those are mine.
Little cheat sheets. This is exactly what you would find if you bought it from the Apple store. Brand new, sealed in the box. You can take it out of the box and try it, and if you don't love it, you can return it for a refund of the purchase price. With a lot of electronic stores, when you try and return something, there's a penalty or a restocking fee. Not the case with us. And obviously, FlexPay makes it so super affordable because it brings the price down to, you know, what, like $98 or $132, depending on which one you buy. The main point that I want to stress is that although you may see Bill again next week with great Apple iPads, the price will be higher. This is the lowest price. The lowest price. The next today's special is not till the end of summer. So you'll see a lot of great presentations, but for anybody that appreciates the best value, the biggest value, the lowest price, what we have on our screen is our biggest deal. If you want to buy the Apple Pencil, Bill, why would I buy the Apple Pencil?
I got it for my niece because she was taking it in class a lot more. I know Shannon Fox got it for her daughter because she was doing illustrations, and you can see all the clarity and just the fine detail she was able to put into these drawings with the precision you got with the Apple Pencil. So you see the artistry right over here. I'm going to show you quick. This is going to be crude, but I'm going to add to my shopping list over here, M-I-L-K. And what's it going to do? It just turned it into typing. So as I'm sitting in class and I need to just keep following along, okay, I need to buy eggs, E-G-E, or you know how you spell eggs. It won't do the spelling for you, but it'll do the typing for you. It's just a nice, convenient, technological upgrade versus a nubby kind of stylus. There's actually a lot of fun extras we also brought out today too, is this roto strap. If you already have an iPad, if you're getting this one, you might want to get the roto strap. It has a nice pivot to it, so if you want to see things landscape or horizontal. But look at this. It is nice and secure, so it's not going to fall out. Can fit this as an e-reader, can fit other ones as well. Comes in about 9 different colors. Totally affordable and great. First time we've been able to offer this on its own as well. Then, you've heard of a small company called Zvox, right?
I knew you were going to say this. This is brand new, Bill.
Brand new. So we love our Zvox. I'm going to show you what happens over here. We're watching a movie. We're taking our Zoom call, and all of a sudden, turn up my audio over here. And the thing is, we want to hear what's happening. But can we hear what's happening? We want to just make it better. We want the music to sound better. So Zvox, a company we've all heard about and loved, they normally give us a sound bar for our television. This is a Bluetooth speaker, 24 hours of battery life, right? I turn it on, and all of a sudden it's going to go into pairing mode. But that audio is just going to blare, which is awesome.
Oh, wow!
Right? Has a diffuser right here on the bottom. You can see it moving. And what is Zvox known for?
AccuVoice mode.
It even has AccuVoice. So what happens?
Well, I was cleaning out my grandfather's attic and I found a
Could you hear the background dialogue on top of the dialogue?
It's there, and it looked really
So it
good,
helps
but
elevate the
other than that, I
important
didn't really
dialogue over it. But without it, you still get good audio on here, but this just really elevates it.
You can add Zvox for $59.99 if you'd like to. A great opportunity there as well.